All right, mate. ZRX here. Yeah, one of the stronger coins today, up 10%. Is it the strongest coin? Yeah, 9%. It is one of the strongest coins today. Very interesting, you know, holding up very well. If somehow BTC doesn't tank here, you would have to imagine that it'll have another green day tomorrow, popping up to the upside. Very nice relative strength here, as long as there's no crashes in the market. There's resistance. Well, this is the breakdown point. You can see right in here. See this pivot here. We close right back down, rejected, come back down. I think prices coming back up to here. From there, we'll need to reassess. Can it get through that level? It's a big level to get through, but it's still a 10% bounce from here. Now, I don't know if are you looking for a day trade? Are you looking for what is this? This is ZRX. Are you looking for a swing trade? So when I looked at this chart earlier actually, and it's one of the only charts now, and it's not the only chart of course, but there's a few charts, but it's green on the quarter here. Now, to be green on the quarter while the rest of the market is tanking is a good feat. It's a good sign of strength. The one thing I will say is that we can be considered bearish because we pushed up and failed. We kind of took liquidity up on this candle. We kind of bounced up. We created a lower high than here, obviously a lower high than there. This overall pattern might actually still be a bear flag. Like if this market was going to tank and go a lot lower, this could still be considered a bearish pattern. It does have mixed signals though. We had a rejection here at the bottom and we pushed back up. Now we're back in the range. If this manages to stay in the range, well, it's bullish because this will end up wanting to BART back up. But at this point, we need to be a little bit careful below this low. Okay, that's the kind of kicker, and that's the worry. But overall, you know, so we're like on the larger time frames, price is bullish above here, but it's also kind of a little bit, you know, not bearish, but you need to be careful below this green line. So we are in the midpoint of the range, just like it has been for 4 quarters. Like this is not a short period of time. This is, you know, the last year and more through this exact range. So price needs a break of this range to actually to give any real momentum. Now, if we come out of this up on top of this top green line, well, there's a good chance we're moving back up to this top pivot right up here. Ultimately, you know, if we somehow break down, say if this flips red again because Bitcoin crashes from here, which I don't think it's gonna, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think, I think Bitcoin's got downside, but it can crash. I shouldn't say that, but anyway, I need to make a video on that. It's a complicated situation. But if this, you know, if Bitcoin drops hard, we'll say, then obviously this could reject and we could drop down to the lows of this pivot, the lows of the big green candle. That would be the next buy point, you know, right in here. So we're kind of sitting in no man's land on the larger time frames, but there is slightly bullish momentum that did get stopped out, or stop hunted, I should say. There is very few charts at the moment in the market that really has the potential of going on a run to all-time highs, and this is one of them. This is one of them. If somehow this could hold up, if the market could hold up, this structure is very good that it could actually run. Personally, I don't think it's going to run majorly yet, but I think it will. I think it will soon. But you can see that there's 2 months left in this candle. It looks to me like we're going to form some sort of a doji candle, and then a new 6-month candle is more likely to be where we actually get the big movement. Right? I think this is where we can excel and get big moves up. This is a fairly bullish structure, more bullish than most of the market. Now this is a larger chart. I just got the larger chart there because the calculated by TradingView is a larger time frames. We can see there's a couple of levels. Obviously this level right here, could move it up slightly, but you see this level here, it's resistance all through here. We bounced up and now it's coming back down to support, and the larger level is here. Now you can see all through here we've never really broken closed above that. If we can push up and start closing above this level, I could even drop that a little bit, right down here. If we start closing above that, you have to think that there's major upside in this coin to be running and testing and maybe even breaking out. If this actually breaks out of a 4-year base, this really could have big moves to the upside. But I don't think they're going to happen yet. I think it needs a new 6-month candle in July, the start of July. I think this is a big coin to be watching. So if you're looking to get an entry into this for a bit of a move up, I wouldn't be buying here. There, on a new 3-day candle, there's very likely to be a dip back down into support right here, and price should come back down. That'll give you a better entry than right now. I don't think there's any point FOMOing in this, because remember, we are in a choppy zone, and the probability is that this is going to come back down to support even before it moves higher. So if anything, I would recommend trading a new 3-day candle at the earliest.